I had a kid ask me, which I thought this was interesting, in the strategy toolbox. This came from a fifth grader. The questions were, Miss, can you tell me what I'm supposed to do when I'm bored? Because I realized when the child was bored and they couldn't emotionally control themselves in the classroom when they were bored, they were disruptive. So I took him aside and I said, this disruption is getting too difficult to deal with. And he said, I'm bored. And I said, okay, I understand you're bored, but you can't be falling out of your chair. So he said to me, what do I do when I'm bored? And my head exploded because I was like, that's a good question. So I said, I'll get back to you with some ideas. And I went and collaborated and I said, guys, we got to think about teaching kids what to do when they're bored because it's a legitimate question. You don't know what to do. What do I do when I really want to laugh at something, but I know it's not okay? What do I do when the kid next to me gets under my skin? And what do I do when I don't want to be here? Those are big questions. And you know what? You can't just leave. So that means you're asking me, instead of being disruptive, teach me what to do when I don't want to be here. And the answer is not, well, you should want to be here. You're not going to graduate if you're not here. The answer has to be, I can understand why you might feel that way. It makes me sad because I'm glad that you're here and I want you to love what we're teaching. But you know, there are going to be times you're going to have that feeling. You know, so when you don't want to be in a place, you have to say that to yourself. Self, I don't want to be here right now, but I have to trust that what's happening right now is best for me. And so I'm going to take a breath. I know I can get through this. And I'm going to use my self-talk strategies. That's huge.